All right, it's time for some more real estate tips with Team Ruggles from Atlanta Communities in Carsville, Georgia. We're serving Bartow, Gordon, and Floyd counties. um, if you want more tips or education in the real estate market, you can go to my YouTube channel. It's www.youtube.com/Eric Ruggles. Playlist Real Estate Team Ruggles, Atlanta Communities. You can hit that playlist. All right. First and multiple listing service, FMLS. That's what we're going to talk about today. It's very important to have an agent because then they have the access to the FMLS. Now, Georgia does have another one. It's called the GA-MLS, the Georgia MLS, and some counties use that, but mainly realtors have access to that as well. So what is it? First multiple listing service, one of the largest MLS systems in the United States, serves Georgia and the Southeast markets. It's used to list properties, search inventory, and share data. So realtors can go into this and they can look all kinds of things up on listed properties. And we'll get to some more advantages of the FMLS and having an agent as well. So why FMLS? Why does it matter? Well, it's centralized, accurate data. All right. Real-time updates in it. All right. Broker cooperation, increased seller exposure, buyer transparency. All right. So what do we mean by some of these things? Well, brokers put this in the FMLS, and then it can be seen by all agents that have the FMLS. And pretty much every agent does here in the Southeast. So what they're looking at is they can type in certain types of characteristics of homes that you might be looking for, and they can get that directly emailed to you. So when there's an update on a home that comes out that has your characteristics that you want, it can go right to your email. All right. So FMLS, it increases the seller exposure. All right. If it's on the FMLS, then more agents will be able to see it. Buyer transparency. The buyer can ask their agent to look up different things, and it's not going to be hidden from them. Basically, it's in the FMLS. So if they ask something like lot size or age of the house, they can find that information through their realtor. So who uses it? Listing agents, buyer's agents, brokers, appraisers, investors, lenders. A lot of them can get comparables, all right, CMAs on it. Your listing agent can do that to get you a good ballpark price to list your home at. Buyer's agents can look at it to see if that price is within market range and protect their clients. All right, so brokers will use it, appraisers use it, investors will use it, and lenders. Okay, but mainly your appraisers, investors, lenders would have to work with an agent in order to do that. Types of listings. So when you go on to the FMLS, they'll have different types of listings. One's active. That means it's for sale right now. One's coming soon, which means it's not for sale yet, but it is going to be listed soon. Pending means that there might be a contract underneath or going through underwriting and so forth. The loan is, and the contract is very close to being closed if they don't find anything. Contingency. If it's contingent, then that means that they are waiting on something else. For example, if the seller, the buyer puts an offer on the house but says it's in contingency with them selling their house first in order to pay for that house, then that would be a contingent. Sold, that helps with comparables for brokers, agents as well. Expired and withdrawn. Those two are kind of important too, because if there's an expired or withdrawn and you sit down with your real estate agent and you say, hey, I like that house, can you call them up and ask them why they withdrew it from the listing or why it expired? and there could be a good reason and a possible sale there. Key FMLS terms, the MLS number. Each home that is listed will have a number. Days on market, the DOM. Very important to see that as well. If it's been on the market for a while, the sellers might be anxious to sell, and that could be a good tip for you to be or to put in an offer that might benefit you. CMA, comparable market analysis. All right, brokers use that. Listing agents and buyers agents can use that. All right, comps are just comparables. And of course, if the status changes, like in a price drop, that would be dictated on the FMLS as well. So, input requirements. So when we put this in, it needs accurate details, required photos, correct zoning and acreage, disclosure compliance. That's basically saying everything that they may leave at the house, or if there's like a sinkhole in the backyard. Yes, there is a sinkhole in the backyard, or anything like the fridge is staying, anything like that. And it also timely updates. You need to have timely updates if there's a price change or any change to the information in the FMLS. Now, usually that's going to be reviewed by your broker if you're an agent, and basically they will review and make sure information is right. But it is important for you to review the information as well and make sure it's right before you send it over. Photos and media rules. Clear recent photos, no logos or branding, no misleading images, virtual tours allowed, drone photos are compliant. Now, photos are definitely needed. It's a good way to show off the house if you're listing it. And if you're a buyer, it's a good way to see what you might be looking at to go for a showing, so that you can see maybe there's something there that you like and you're like, okay, I want to go see this house. All right, just a little tip though, Team Ruggles at Atlanta Communities, if you're a seller, we do pay for your pictures to be taken. That is no cost to you. All right, so FMLS tools and features. They have the advanced search, market statistics, tax records, mapping tools. And those are very important things. Like I said, if you're a buyer, you can ask the real estate agent, hey, can you look at some of the tax records and tell me what the taxes are of that property and so forth. All right, mapping tools to help you find out where it's at. Those are just things that the real estate agent can help you with. FMLS for buyers, how is it used? Well, you search all inventory listings, filter by criteria, and that's what I was talking about. You can put in things that you're looking for, and those houses will pop up. You can view the property history, track changes, especially pricing, schedule showings. There is an app, it's called the Showing Time, but you could also schedule a showing through the agent if that is not available. And so the listing agent's information will be on the FMLS posting. All right. Buyer advantages of using the FMLS. You have your full market access, accurate pricing, coming soon alerts, early opportunities. For those ones that are coming soon, you can get a jump on them and basically have an early opportunity to say, hey, when this gets listed, can you call them, talk to your agent? Agent, can you call them and let us know when it is going to be listed so that we can get a showing time and be able to go see the house and possibly put an offer on it. Days on market. Therefore, you can see how many days it's been on market. And if it's been on there a while, it might be a good time to make an offer that might benefit you as a buyer. Strong negotiations and better negotiations. Being able to use the FMLS for comparables, days on market, and so forth. So those things are important. And those can be found out by your real estate agent. FMLS for sellers. How is it used? All right. One listing, full exposure, shared with all agents, appraiser and lender access, strong market perception. You put your house on the FMLS and it has some of the characteristics that somebody's looking for, that's going to get dinged and it's going to get emailed to them. So your house is getting exposure. You're also putting it out there that agents can look and see if that's a house that their buyer might be interested in. So all these things are important to get exposure for your house if you're listing it. Seller advantages: maximum exposure, faster sales, higher credibility. If you're on the FMLS, it is very credible. It is a very credible piece of information, and it is used widely by brokers and agents. So you're going to get your maximum exposure, and people will see it. Therefore, when they see it, it'll get sold faster. So best practices for agents: you need to put immediate updates in the FMLS. Data verification, like I said, you need to go over it, make sure it's correct. I'm sure your broker will probably go over the information, make sure it's correct as well. But you have compliant descriptions, monitor pricing, and clear communication in your FMLS presentation and data. So why FMLS is a win-win? The buyers gain leverage, sellers gain exposure, agents deliver professionalism. It's really nice to have for an agent to sit down and say, this is this, and this is what we might be able to sell your home for. Comparing to these homes here, you can see that they have similar characteristics and so forth. And it is data-driven outcomes. So it is a win-win for everybody. The buyer's agent can look them up and make sure that these are the houses that they're wanting and can send them to them and get the exposure out there of the houses that they might want to buy or put an offer on. So, final takeaways. It's the backbone of professional real estate here in the Southeast. Accuracy protects clients. Better data, better results. All right. So those are your real estate tips by Team Ruggles, Atlanta Communities, Carsville, Georgia, serving Bartow, Gordon, and Floyd counties. And you can go to my YouTube channel to get other information. www.youtube.com/@Eric Ruggles. Playlist, Real Estate Team, Ruggles, Atlanta Communities. You can also get a hold of us with calling the office there at Atlanta Communities, and they will get you to a directory, 770-240-2000, and that gets you to a directory with my name, Eric Ruggles, and my wife's name, Kim Ruggles. You can choose one, and it directly connects us, and we can answer any questions that you have or help you find or take care of your real estate needs. Appreciate it. Thank you.